this lesson, we're going to talk about nested loops. The explanation is as simple as that with the nested conditions. Nested loops we call loops that are nested in each other. We can nest together while and for, or while in while, for in for. The results from the looping which you will receive can be interesting. You definitely need this knowledge because the nested loops are really usable. Let's continue with examples and explanations on the topic. So that is the example with the nested for loop. Also here we have nested conditions, like you can see. First of all, I'm reading from the console on alarm, I mean a time when an alarm will be ringing. So then I have the time and I set the time with empty string for now. Then I assign a value to it. The for loop is from 1 to 12 and this represents the hours, and the second, which is the nested for loop, represents the minutes, which are from 0 to 60. Because we can have, let's say, 1 o'clock, and then we need 2 zeros after that. Here I check if the second, if the minute is less than 10. So if it is 1-digit number, I have to put here 0, because if I don't put the 0 before the minute, I will have not, let's say, this time. I will have this, which won't be correct. Then, if the time is equal to the alarm time that I read from the console, write line ring ring. Then, if the minute is a 2-digit number, only assign to the time the right format, and then if the time is equal to the alarm console, right line ring ring again. That is the idea of the problem. It represents a clock and an alarm which you set, and at the time that you set the alarm, it starts ringing. Now I will start the program to show you the result from the printing. So now I have to set an alarm, a time for the alarm, and let's say 7:30, and I have ring ring. The time of the alarm was found, and then when the time is equal to the alarm's time, then we print ring ring. So our program works, and that was the example of the nested for loop. So with this program, I want to show you how the nested while loops work. So how you may see, we have one while loop inside another while loop. So about this problem, we have first of all declared a movie has started which is of type bool, and it has this value true. Then I am reading from the console time in minutes, and while the movie has started, it's true. You can also add this is equal to true, but it's no needed because we already declared that it is equal to true, and it is 100% sure that it is true first of all. So because it's true, we go inside the while loop's curly braces, and we're here. We did another while loop, and here as text expression, we have time in minutes is more than 1. So the minutes that we read from the console, while they're greater than 1, will be going inside the loops curly braces, these the inner loops curly braces, and decreasing by 1 the time in minutes. And when the time in minutes is equal to 1, we go outside of this loop and we continue with the other code that we have. And that is it. So here in this line we are printing time in minutes, a minute left. You will see that on the console we will have 1 minute left, because when here the time in minutes is equal to 1, we have 1 minute, and that is the time that is left to the end of the movie. Then we decrease by 1 again the time in minute, and we print the end. And we can put here another check. Let's say if time in minutes is equal to 0, then print the end, and movie has started is equal to false. And when this is equal to false, when we go outside of the if statement and we are here and we are checking the Boolean test expression, it will return false, because because movie has started is equal to false. So we are not going to go again inside the while loop. So we are continuing with the other code if we have here. In this example, we don't have other code to execute. And that is about this program. Now I will run it and show to you what it does and how the nested while loop do its work. And now I have to read the minutes of the movie. Let's say 90 minutes. And now 1 minute left and the end. And we receive that output because, like I said, first of all, read from the console the time in minutes of the movie. Then while the movie has started is equal to true, we go inside of the while loop, and here we are decreasing the time in minutes by 1 each time, unless the time in minutes become equal to 1. Then we print the time in minutes, minute left, and we have 1 minute left. And then when we decrease again the time in minutes, the time is equal to 0, and if time in minutes is equal to 0, we go inside and execute this code, and because the time in minute becomes 0 when we decrease the 1 by 1, so we print on because of the end, and then the movie has starts to be equal to false, and that is why we don't go again inside the while loop, and that is why we received this output. With this program, I will show you how the while and the for loop work together. And in this case, we will have the for loop nested in the while loop. So first of all, I am reading from the console a command, which command will be ready. Then I will print this command on the console, and so we'll have ready on the console. Then I'm gonna go into the while loop inside its curly braces and keep executing the code inside the while loop, while this command that I will be reading each time is not equal to the to stop. When I say stop, we go outside of the loop and the program ends. So that's the idea. And when I have the ready command, which is different from stop, I go inside, and then I go and start looping from 3 to 1 by decreasing by 1. So and each time I'm printing the iterator, so I will have 3 to 1, each number on a new line, at the end printed on the console. And after I go outside of the for loop, then I continue with the other lines of code, and we have this line which prints go on the console, and then I'm reading again a command. So now I'm gonna start this program and show you what we will have and exactly how the two loops work together. So now I'm gonna run the program. So now I will read from the console ready. Then I have the printed command, and 3, 2, 1, go. Now again I will read ready, and we will have 3, 2, 1, go. Ready, and that will continue while I'm writing ready. Now I will write stop, and you will see that our program will stop. And that is how the two loops are working together.